He wound up telling me that they were on pace to do about 800,000 in sales for the week. At 26 years old, I took the biggest risk of my life at the time, walking away from a Wall Street career to start my own business. So it was our last night in San Diego. We were talking to this couple and I started talking to the gentleman, and I could tell he was a really well-versed, educated guy. He seemed pretty well off. I could tell by the jewelry and the clothes he had on. And we started talking and he told me that he was in the light bulb manufacturing business. I said, okay, I guess that could be a good business. And in going back and forth and learning a little bit about the business, I had found out that he went through a really tough time where he was really making no money and he was down and out on his luck, really similar to where I was at that point in my life. And one conversation changed his whole life. Someone suggested that he put all of his inventory on Amazon and sell these light bulbs on Amazon. He told me that he didn't think it was going to be successful, that it would be a waste of time, but he listened to the advice and he tried it. And within a couple of days, he was selling 1 to 2 light bulbs per day on Amazon. And quickly that started snowballing. He told me that that was about 3.5 years, 4 years before the conversation I was having with him. I obviously asked him, well, what was he doing per day now? And really humble guy, didn't really want to tell me, but he wound up telling me that they were on pace to do about 800,000 in sales for the week. So I was completely blown away. I did quick math. He's on pace to do 35, 40 million a year in sales. And that gave me the punch in the face to say, you know what? Sometimes you have to trust your gut. You have to accept that because one door's closing, another's going to open. That's not the end of your story. And I went home, I left Wall Street within a few months, and I started Buy a Bar within about 6-7 months later.